Tonight's gonna be a long night, guys. Tonight we are finally installing these H&R spacers. They're 15 mil, as well as some extended lugs because my studs right now are not long enough to hold the spacers, so we need to install the extended lugs as well. This is only temporary. I'm just running these for a little while. I will probably rebuild the wheels a lot wider than they are right now, but in order to make these fit with the wide body like I want them, I need the 15 mil spacers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it for now and change it up a little bit later. Hopefully this car starts because I haven't started this thing in a few weeks actually. It has not been driven because I dropped all of my pieces off to get painted and I'm still waiting for them, and I don't want to drive around without a front bumper or body kit pieces. So let's see if it starts. Ah, there we go. Slow start, but it started. All right, Sean, today's the day. Today's the day. Hopefully by the end of the night, these will be on my car along with those spacers. So we're gonna try at least and do the extended studs. So that's the project for tonight. We're gonna go ahead and put the car up on put the car up on some jack stands. Boom, jack stands are good. Back is raised. Let's go ahead, lower this. All right, car is all the way off the ground. We got jack stands and the jack for support. So we got to go ahead, take off all of the wheels. I actually have to make sure that my lug nuts are actually the right thread pitch for the studs. Didn't even think of that. So hopefully they are, because if not, that defeats the whole purpose. So we're gonna test it out. All right, Sean.
All right, moment of truth.
Moment of truth. Like money. Like a glove, dude. We are all good. Hey, shout out to Vaded Mob for the 6 shirts.
Yeah, buddy.
Rocking it. All right, we have one side done. I didn't film it just because me and Sean and Mickey's here now, by the way. We wanted to see how to do this first before I started filming it, which is actually a lot easier than we had thought. So I'll show you how to do it on that side. But this is done. I'm gonna put the spacer on. I want to see how Sean's Meisters look on my car first, because he has a 0 offset, whereas mine are 18 by 11 plus 18. These are 18 by 11 0 offset. So I'm gonna test it out and see how it looks. No. Let's see it.
I ain't gonna be as aggressive as my leg.
Ooh. That is fat, boy. That is super aggressive. I like the color contrast too, the bronze on the gray like that. But enough of these. Let's put my wheels on. I got gold hardware. That's all that matters. All right.
Wait. Put those on.
Why is that a thing?
Different disc. High disc and low disc.
How are they the same size, but
it's more concave for the brakes. You know the disc how it's.
The front needs more clearance for brakes because the brakes are bigger in the front.
Yeah, so those go to the front.
Didn't know that.
Wow.
No idea.
That would have been a really bad fuck up.
Good call. See, this is why we have friends here.
It's good to have friends that know things.
Yeah, because I don't know things. Oh, that's gnarly, dude. Wow. It looks so good. Holy crap. Yes. All right.
I actually like the black and gold, dude.
Me too. I love the black and gold. All right, we're gonna go put lugs on these and tighten it down. Okay, we have learned how to do the front side now. I know I've showed 0 of the actual process. That's just because me and Sean are learning how to actually do it efficiently, so that when I do the other side, I'll be able to walk you step by step on how to do this. But we have the extended studs on, the 15 mil spacer on now. Now we're gonna go ahead and throw the front wheel on, which will be this one with a smaller lip. It looks perfect. It's
yeah, dude. It's really good.
Whenever this thing gets on the ground and everything actually lowers a little bit, dude, you're actually gonna see it. Okay, now that me and Sean have mastered the art putting extended lugs, spacers on the car, we're gonna do a step-by-step install on the front and the rear rotors and how to install your extended studs and spacers and stuff, which actually, surprisingly, a lot easier than what me and him expected. So the harder one obviously is the rear, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the rear and move our way to the front. And then once we're done, we're done. We can lower the car and you guys can see the wheels officially on the car now. So Sean, let's get started, brother.
Let's do it.
Okay, so next thing you want to do is you're going to want to break the rotor loose. So there's a bolt right here, 14 mil. I don't know how well you can see that, but 14 mil right here. And then one directly under it. Let me see if I can get an angle of that. Bolt right here, they're both 14 mil. Break those loose and this should all come off. Okay, get these loose and then take them off. And these are gonna be really tough to take off if you've never taken them off before. We actually had to use a hammer to beat this to get them to come loose.
Here,
all right, number one is down. Boom, okay, so we got this off. Both bolts are off. Now what we actually had to do to be able to take this off, since it's not gonna actually slide off, you take off your brake line bolt, which is right here. Take off this brake line bolt and screw it in to both of these, because when you screw it in, the rotor itself pushes out. So we're gonna go, do you remember what size this was, Sean?
That was a 12.
So this is a 12, just take this bolt out and screw it in here. I'll go ahead and do it right now, actually. Of course, take this off. There we go. Okay, cool. Use this to screw into both of these. You'll want to do one by one. So mine's pretty rusty, so I'm going to go slow. When you know it starts to move, you'll hear it start to crack. Can you physically tell if it's moving or not yet?
Yep,
Yeah,
it's
you
pushing
can
out
see it.
slowly. If you look towards the stud and the edge of the
Yeah,
rotor,
if you look at the studs and the rotor, you can actually see it move. Now notice what it is. Pretty loose already. So now I'm gonna go ahead and back this off and use the other hole to get this side to move. Okay. What you have to do now is what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hammer these out. So we have our hammer and we physically just hammer these fucking things out. Okay, so whenever you hammer it out, it'll actually just, the stock ones will actually just fall out like this. So hammer it out, pull it out from the back, and you should be good. So like this one, it's a little bit stuck. So what you can do is just actually turn this and get it to drop out like this. So I'm just gonna do that for the rest of these and I'll show you how to put your new extended studs back in. Alright, we finally figured it out. We got one in. It's gonna flip-flop on either side. So driver's side is gonna be the opposite of the passenger side. There's a spring back here, and what you wanna do is you wanna go head first, back here, on top of the spring. Let me move this down actually a little bit. On top of the spring, push the spring down. Oh, there we go. It's in there. Fuck. There we go. Now rotate it, and the stud will start to pop out of this hole. Then just press the spring down and kind of feed the stud through like that. Oh,
Good
easy
shit,
enough.
man.
I just gotta do that five times. Just to run through that one more time, hammer the studs out, stock studs out, get your new stud, put it at around the 4 to 5 o'clock position on the driver's side. push the spring down, put the head behind the spring, rotate this clockwise until it feeds through the hole. If that makes any sense. I really hope it does. So now what you want to do is grab some extra lug nuts that you have, make sure that they're open-ended, and what we're going to do is we're going to thread these, vice grip behind here, thread these, and make sure that they seat properly on the back. Grab some vice grips or whatever you want to hold this with. By the way, disclaimer, this is like the hard way to do it. This is like the backyard home garage way to do it, which me and Sean are doing. It's kind of what I like. I like to just have that, you know, in garage, you know, home garage style feel to when I'm building my car. So me and Sean are doing this in his garage. These are the tools that he has readily available. So we're using the vice grips to hold the stud back here so it doesn't move, just to seed the actual stud to this. Now we're gonna grab one of our old lug nuts, make sure they're open-ended. We're gonna thread this on there just a little bit. Okay, and once you feel that it's seated, you're gonna remove the vice grip and go ahead and drill this until the stud back here is all the way seated. So good. Nice and tight. So do that for all 5, and this side will actually be done. We can put the rotor, the brake pad, everything back in. Now that you have the studs done, let's put the rotor back on. Wow, that was pretty easy. So just put these back on back here. Like I said before, these are both 14s. Put the top and the bottom, screw them in, and you're good. Alright, wheels on the back. You're good there. Sean's gonna go ahead and loosen up this front wheel. I need to step on the brake in here actually. Nice. Next up, do the same exact thing to this. 2 14 millimeter bolts on the back, and these are actually a lot easier to get off, so we'll go ahead and show you how to do that. Okay, little update, it's been a minute. So we finally got the rotor off. Sean is putting these on. Literally, these are super easy. You can slide the extended studs from back here all the way through, and we literally do the same exact thing right here. Put the vice grips on the back and screw the lug nut on to tighten it up. Do it real fast. Do that 5 times, and there are your extended studs. Then you'll be good to put the wheel back on. We have the back one on already. This is the last one. It's almost 12 o'clock in the morning, so we're pretty tired. We're just trying to get this done super fast. All right, everything is back on and connected. Extended studs are on. Time to put the final wheel on here, then we can lower it. Let's go ahead and do it. Gears are down. Looks so mean, dude.
Yeah. We need to put the e-brake on. I'm still alive, guys. It's cool.
So good, dude. It looks absolutely incredible, and the car isn't even put together. Insane. What a night. What a night, dude. What a night. Plan now, get this thing out of here. I'm gonna go put some gas in it because it is pretty much completely empty. And I'm gonna do a little mini photo shoot at the gas station because gas station lighting is the best, and this thing looks so mean like this. So see you guys at the gas station.